Hey there, just a quick reminder on how we build strong teams. Whether it's MTSS, PBIS, SEL, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 academic, social emotional behavioral, whatever it is that you are implementing, you have to have a strong team. And unfortunately, strong teams don't just come together and automatically gel. There's a lot of work to do around team science, human interaction, and actually getting to the work and to the problem solving in order to create those changes you want for students. So think about it in this term. They're built and not born. Teams are built, not born. And you want to think about three things. First is clarity. Then you want to think about focus, and then you want to reflect on where it is you're going and where do you need to continue to go. So let's dig in to see really where we can get with these three pieces. First, I want you to think about asking your implementation team these four questions. Are we focused on the right priorities, or throughout the course of the year, have we drifted a bit and we need to kind of rein ourselves back in on what our main priority and goal is for our team? Second, do we have a clear process that everyone understands and follows? Does our team meeting follow a specific agenda? When we're in a problem-solving conversation, do we follow a specific process that everyone is clear on and understands their roles? We can think about number three, are educators implementing with fidelity? So whatever the charge is of your team, think about the adults that are supposed to be implementing that system or that program or that practice. And are they doing that to the level of fidelity that your team would hope or that you would want them trained on? And the fourth is, are we seeing the impact on student outcomes? So from what our team is in charge of, are the students being impacted as we would hope? So are the outcomes changing for the better? Are they staying stagnant? Or are they actually getting worse? So once we can think about that, that can help us focus in on where we need to go next. So then think about who's all at the table. Do we have the right people on the table? Do they have clear roles and responsibilities when they show up? People like to have a responsibility when they show up to a meeting or to a team. So does everyone have a very clear role when they are there? Again, going back to some of those reflective questions, are we clear on our purpose and our goals? And then have we set strategic norms for our team? And maybe you did at the beginning of the year, but haven't gone back to them. Now might be a good point to go back and remind yourself of what those norms are. And then you want to think about how often you're meeting and who's actually showing up to those meetings. So have you stayed the course with meeting once a month or meeting once a week? Or have you started to drift away? So do you need to ground yourself back in to how often do we need to be meeting in order to push this initiative forward? And then are people actually showing up? The golden rule here is kind of 80% of the time, 80% of your team is showing up. And if that's less, you will want to think about, do we have the right team members on our team? So it goes all the way back up to that first question. Check on your health of your team, whether that's your MTSS team, whatever implementation team it is. Team health is most important so that you can start to dig into the work and go farther, faster.